Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers. I am Danurl and we are going to build a landing pad for when planets come out. I want to have a hub, a central hub of activity where I can then build more stuff, but which offers a reasonable scenario or a reasonable setting for a story. What the story is, who knows? I might play around with it. Maybe, I don't know, through a series of small clips or smaller videos where I mess around with probably or possibly some friends. But first we have to get started actually building whatever it is that we're building. Ah yes, and the little bug here, I can't, if I the station placement is now dependent on the third-person view. So if I'm looking backwards and then I go back into first-person view, I can't see what I'm placing. So it took me a while to figure that one out. But here it is. We are going to start by placing down a block. And now I'm going to go through what I'm thinking of building. I want a landing pad that is octagonal, I'm not too sure how that works. Well, that is octagonal, let's call it that way, and has 3 levels, so it's gonna have 8 landing pads on each level. The farther up we go, the narrower the building will become, and on the very top we're gonna have sort of a control tower. Now from that control tower I can actually have lots of instrumentation to actually be able to control whatever it is that I plan on building, because I want to have some sort of fun systems to load and unload cargo, especially that. This central hub itself will not be for cargo. This will be like a central piece in that hub, and then we can expand from there. But I really want to give this sort of thing a try, because I like building, for example, in Minecraft a lot. However, it lacked some features that I can really make shine here, especially all the mechanical stuff. So what I'm gonna do here is go piece by piece, make a series of cuts, and I'm going to design a wall. We're gonna design this top to bottom, excluding the tower, the control tower itself, and I am just going to get my bearings here, see what size I want for the narrowest part of the building, and then go down from there and then build the control tower up top. I think this will look very cool in a planet. So let's get started. I am going to fiddle around with this a bit, see how wide the walls have to be, and I'll come back to you as soon as I figured something out. Maybe I'll have 8 landing pads on each level, maybe I'll have just 4, I'm still not sure, but as soon as I figure that out, after I fiddled around with it a bit, I'll let you know. Okay, I figured out the dimensions for this thing. I am following a basic rule of building. This episode right here is gonna be very buildy. Actually, most of the episodes for this particular structure are going to be very buildy and not a whole lot technical, because I need to get the architecture right, so then I can expand. After I get my bearings about the architecture, I can then spread out into the technical aspects of it. But like I said, we need a setting first, and then we can tell a story. The story here is going to be probably about loading, unloading, logistics. Like I'm really looking forward to setting up a logistics network for a spaceport. But for now, let's focus on building something really, really cool. And this is going to be it, the basics. There are going to be 4 landing pads just like this one on either side. I followed a basic rule, the golden rule for proportion. That's why this little bit is in black, which is, this is 7 across by 10 tall, and it follows the golden ratio of 1 to 1.618. So approximately that's 7 to... Actually, that should be 7 to 11, not 10. Well, I'm glad I mentioned that, because 1.618 of 7, or... yeah, 1.618 of 7 is more 11 than it is 10. There you go. That, following this rule throughout the construction site will make our lives a whole lot easier and make this building a whole lot nicer. Now, landing pad here. I'm going to flesh out the details in a moment. Right now, I'm just focusing on what goes where. So proportion and size is pretty much key. Afterwards, a little paint job. Before the episode is ended, I will have this top area, at least the exterior of it, done. The interior, I'm not too sure what to do with, because I may include a couple of mods that have cool interior stuff, but I'm always a bit irked out about having to resort to mods. So there you go. We land here. These landing pads on the top floor are going to be aimed at small transports. Now, for the bigger ones, we'll be able to use the lower level ones. And we land here in our little space taxi, and we run out. What do we see? We can't just see this. I want to get a door right here. Yeah, there you go. One door, and smack dab right there. This kind of comes out a bit, doesn't it? I want this to be scenic. So in order to have scenic stuff, let's go not a sloped window, but a 1x2 flat. I think they've already gotten the transparency issues worked out, although I'm not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it. Which bit is the transparent one? 1x2 flat, inverted. Okay, let's place this here. This is the inverted, and the regular one is... oh god. Oh god. The regular one is this one. Okay. So we are going to want actually the regular one. Or no, we want the inverted. Do we? No, it's the regular one. God damn. Okay, the regular one, so that we may test out... No, we can't attach this to the door now, can we? Let's just place this here. Well, actually, that doesn't work out too well now, does it? What we can do is grab ourselves a little placeholder and do stuff like this. So people get out of the spacecraft. Don't forget, this is for planets, so we don't need to worry about air. We only need to worry about the aesthetics. And now we can grab ourselves... This one was the inverted, right? We wanted the regular one, so that we might place it right there. Yeah, there you go. Not there. Right here. And... here. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna let's just make this happen right here. We're gonna get out of our spaceship. Man, I love this. Building a world is always oh crap, I should actually get some gravity here so that I can better work. So let's grab ourselves a gravity generator and a reactor. Let's just plop these down here for now. There you go. Okay, so we can open this up, and we're gonna be able to see. What do we see? Do we want to be able to see upwards? Might as well, right? Might as well. Let's just aim this down. Well, they fixed the transparency issue, but the actual preview is still very wonky. We still don't really understand which part is transparent and which part is reflective. Oh, see, that's not right. I wanted number 7. There you go. And just like that. Okay. Okay. That's very good. And now we can just travel around and see the space station in all its glorious goodness. Let's fly up. Alright, now this obviously can't stay like this. Can I get rid of you? I can. I want this whole building to be mostly white, maybe some blue from the glass. But now that we have an entryway, this is going to be how tall this place is. So I have to figure out some sort of design so that this looks aesthetically pleasing, and start working on figuring out how this bottom portion is going to be, because this I really should have I'm probably gonna have to fix this, give it probably some sort of a beam there and then go up, because this really needs to go farther out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now, so stay tuned and I'll come back as soon as this is all a bit more fleshed out, and then we can see how it looks like with all sides properly done. Well, here is the finished result of this wall. The thing is, it's still lacking a lot of detailing, but for now I think I want to focus on the larger details. Yeah, the larger what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not idiosyncrasies, but something along those lines. Let's just grab ourselves a little paint and paint this all across here and get rid of that too. Okay, so I went with this little blue, baby bluish theme here, baby bluish and white, which I think with the glass is gonna make it really pop out, make the glass pop out, and make the whole thing look really. I want to go with a peaceful look, let's call it. I mean, I could have used other colors that go really well with one another. I particularly like red and black, but this is supposed to be a civilian commercial space, so we need a real an atmosphere, a really peaceful atmosphere, let's just put it that way. And this baby blue and white, I believe, really does the trick. I named these landing pads Alpha through Delta. I'm going to be using the Greek alphabet, but the LCDs appear to be bugged out, and I'm kind of convinced it's a directional thing. Oh look, Beta's back online. This just started working. It wasn't working. Neither Beta nor Gamma were working. Gamma's not working now. Yeah, they're pretty much bugged out. But as soon as people land on these pads, this is what they're gonna see. They have their welcome signs. They can look around. For now, there's not much to look at, but they will be able to see what's going on down below, and they can go inside the structure itself. Now here we're gonna have a little area where people can go down and up, but up is going to be the control tower area. Now, these diagonal walls aren't going to stay like this. I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of a window design. Again, this needs a lot of glass. Again, not sure about the colors or these window panes around the landing pads. I think they look better without anything around them. The lights are also white. Not entirely sure about it, but I'm gonna leave them because they kind of make the place come to life. So that's gonna be it for this episode of Let's Build a, I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, landing pad, spaceport, I don't know. It is going to be it. Remember, I am completely open to suggestions, so please let me know what you think should be done. Right now, not a whole lot can be done with LCDs, apparently, because they easily bug out. But do tell me, what do you want to see? What would you like to see? Any particular details? Any machinations that you think should come into play here? Right now, again, this is just a passenger area, so I don't see a lot of uses in cranes and stuff like that, but we will have them in the unloading area, the cargo area. Oh god, I think my spit just tried to kill me. Alright everybody, thank you very much for watching. Oh great. Welcome. Thank you very much for watching everybody. Please remember, leave a like, leave a dislike, leave a comment on this video. Always tell me what you think of this show. Follow me on Twitter, and until next time, as always, I have been the Earl, and I hope you have an awesome day.